we're going to be going over Blink Twice.
I don't think Slater King is a type of character that needs redemption or deserves redemption. Some characters don't need redemption, and I don't think you should reverse the roles where she's a villain and he's the one trying to get out.
She fucking like tries to be all sneaky, but she opens the door and it's like, the whole, like
I don't know if you guys knew what the original title of this movie was.
I think I saw something about it on Twitter. It was something wild.
Yeah, it is something wild.
This was the first thing we talked about as soon as they got there. This is Epstein's Island.
If she wants to be a director, I think she could be a great director in Hollywood.
She's already doing better than M. Night Shyamalan.
Hey, I would agree.
Shit. Damn. Your traumatic experience. Are you willing to forget it or remember it?
And welcome back to Despop. I'm Angel.
I'm Junior.
And I'm Daniel.
And today we're going to be going over Blink Twice.
Yes. Starring Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a non-spoiler and spoiler review. So make sure you guys stay to the very end, at least until the non-spoiler review. So we will let you know if you guys should go watch it in theaters, if you guys should wait for streaming or should never watch it at all.
Letter grades.
Yeah, as always.
We always like to start with that. Me and Daniel were talking about this as we were walking out of the movie yesterday. I give it a solid B.
Yeah, I gave it a solid B too.
Okay.
You sounded like you liked it a lot more.
Well,
No, I told you. I was like, he probably gave it a B.
Yeah, but he was like, it was actually a really good movie.
It was. No,
A B is a good movie.
I get why he said that because it exceeded my expectations. That's
Yeah.
why I thought it was like it's still a B,
Yeah.
but exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
Because going into this movie, we were both talking about it. We were like, we're like iffy about watching it because
We were
like,
deciding which one to watch. And The Crow, dude, we'll talk about that in a bit.
wait, did you watch it?
No, but it's going to come up with the numbers. So
But what did you give it?
I think I'm going to just give it a B minus.
Not, hey, respectable. What are the professionals saying though?
They're all about the same. Cinema Score gave it a B minus as well.
that's not bad.
No, for a horror movie / thriller,
Yeah. They call it a psychological thriller.
It's a mystery and thriller.
Oh, mystery.
mystery.
The critics at Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 79%, which would be what, like a B as well.
Yeah, C+.
They updated their thing, so the audience is now called Popcorn Meter.
And maybe we should have done our thing.
They gave it a 69%.
Wow.
Damn, I thought the audience was gonna like it more. than the
No, I
critics.
can see why the audience didn't like it. We can get into that in the spoilers.
What was that, like D+? Damn.
69?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a D+. That's wild.
No, I look, I know why you gave it a B and you were so like more like Daniel
I don't
said-
think you know why I gave it a B.
No. I think I know why you gave it a B, but Daniel's saying that you like it seemed like you like it more.
No,
but that's because
you liked him.
No, you. He was talking about you.
Me.
You.
Yeah, you.
You said when he came out of the theater.
No.
I never said anything about that.
You're not
No,
listening.
because you said B and then he said what? That's weird because I didn't say my
No,
grade.
I said you.
Why
Yeah.
me? Why would
You
you
just
think?
gave it a B. I was like, oh, you, because in the text you said, oh, I really like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
That's why I was like, oh, I thought you would have given it a higher B.
No.
Higher than a B.
It exceeded expectations.
That's what I told Daniel though. I was like, she probably gave it a B because it's definitely not an A movie.
No.
It had the potential, and we'll get into that.
It
in
did
the
have the
spoilers.
potential. It did.
We'll
Let me
get
tell
into
you,
that.
it had the potential.
We'll
for
get
sure.
into that later, but yeah, I think everyone's right around that B. I'm surprised that some of them gave it a D and a C, but to each their own, I guess. Like,
To each their own.
That's not surprising at all. You know why?
no,
Well,
it is a little
I-
surprising. Like, dude, there's been worse movies, I think, that got
Oh, 100%. And I thought the concept was good and it could have been an A. And I think this movie was directed, fun fact, by Zoe Kravitz.
Obviously, it's the first thing that comes up when the end
Yeah, I
credits.
know, but I mean, a lot of people wouldn't know that this is like her like
Debut.
Is
Debut.
this her actual like first?
first
yeah,
film.
first film.
And it was really cute
Not bad.
that she I don't know if she cast him. I don't know if that's her job,
Are they
but
still
her
together?
boyfriend.
I think, I'm sure director has some input into it.
Yeah, I feel like it because James Gunn does a lot, but she's also a first time like
Yeah.
director, so I don't know if they would give her that power. But it's really cute that she was able to direct Channing Tatum, her boyfriend. I honestly think for like her debut, she did a great job.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think for a first movie, it's not bad.
If she wants to be a director, I think she could be a great director in Hollywood.
She's already doing better than M. Night Shyamalan.
Hey, I would agree.
Shit. Damn. It is award season here in Despop. We do have the MVP for Blink Twice. I'm giving it to my girl, Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Adriel?
I gotta look up the cast because I don't know.
I would also give it to Adriel.
Yeah, I think she was badass. I really love the whole like, oh, it's ¿cómo se dice? The Survivor, like whatever. There's
Survival of the fittest.
was that? But
Oh,
it's like a
no.
Survivor like parody.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny.
you fucking bitches. I was gonna give it to you too.
Yeah, she's a great character.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Daniel, she had us a little fooled because we were like,
That's it. That's why.
That's We'll talk about it with the
No,
spoilers,
I mean
but,
she was very not there at the beginning of the movie, and then she came around,
yeah,
and I was like badass.
I liked it.
We love to see it. The anti MVP, the worst character of Blink Twice.
The little fat fuck that was just there.
Oh, you're talking about Osment. What is his name? The guy
one
from
that-
Science.
I forget it.
The little kid. He
Tom.
was. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, Haley Joel Osment.
I mean, I was thinking
Him or the skinny guy Lucas, who was also
didn't do anything.
yeah.
Like the blonde hair, and this
Yeah.
he was saying that he just didn't do anything, and I'm probably gonna give it to a therapist because like I'm like, boy, you got one job.
Ooh,
You got
that's
one
funny.
job.
I actually give it to somebody else.
Who?
Gina Davis, Stacy, his assistant.
Oh, that too. They all complicit. Anybody who's
Because
complicit.
well, no, not even that, but me and Daniel were like, dude, there was no backstory to her. Like, Daniel thought that was his mom. I was like, that's not his mom.
Yeah, it's PA for sure.
That's just like an assistant.
Personal assistant.
And
For
Daniel's
sure.
like, well, she's kind
Maybe, but I mean, she was just a little.
I mean, she could have been the mom. Who knows?
but we should have gotten a little bit more backstory about her.
That's because we just don't know what she is. Like
Yeah,
we know
we
she's
just
the
don't know what
assistant,
she
but we
is.
just
Yeah.
don't know what she is.
And even just the fact that she remembers, she's like, I don't want to remember. Like, I was like,
Yeah, I mean, everybody to own. I mean, that was gonna be one of the questions I was gonna pose in the spoilers because that's like one of the main questions of the movie. But we'll do that later.
I think that's my.
What did you guys think? Cause no, cause like this is true. Cause like for me, I didn't ruin the movie because I don't think it needed it. But the warning at the beginning of the movie that was
It
like,
does.
hey,
Yeah.
me and Daniel were like, look,
because it's a rated R movie. So for me, I'm
It
like,
doesn't matter. People are always gonna get triggered.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, they put it on movies, like on streaming movies.
yeah.
They'll put it on the warnings now for movies from like 20, 30 years ago.
I like for me the whole time while I was watching the movie, I was waiting for it to happen, you know? And like when it did happen, it wasn't as explicit as I thought it was gonna be.
was just a quick
'Cause
flashback.
I do hate seeing that, like that kind of shit just makes me squirmish. So I like did not want to see that. But then like I was like looking at it, I was like, it's not as bad. Because there's one scene that like scarred me. That's a sexual abuse scene from 13 Reasons Why. So I compare every scene to that scene because that scene like fucked me up. Like every time I think about
I've
it,
never
it's-
seen it, so.
yeah, well, it's fucked
Yeah.
up. Like they show a lot of shit, like it's bad, and that just fucked me up. So like I was waiting for like something on that level just because of the warning. I was like, shit.
Yeah,
it
because of
gotta
the
be
one
bad.
I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah.
For it to be more graphic than it
Yeah,
was.
and I, did,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't looking for graphic. I was just like,
No, well,
what
that's
they-
what you were
No.
expecting with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
warning
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were looking for it like subconsciously because you saw the warning,
Yeah.
so you're like
Yeah.
expecting it. you
Yeah.
know?
It's not as bad as they portray it to be, but for people that do have
Yeah.
trauma or
Yeah.
something like this, I definitely I don't know if I'd recommend watching it because people had like triggers, you know.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure, 100%. But we'll talk about that in the should you watch it segment. We do have theater experience. I know you guys went together.
Yeah, did you watch it opening night? Thursday?
Yeah. Let me tell you, bro. I was very surprised.
Where'd you go?
But yeah, I went to the same theater I go to every day. I will say every single day. Somebody clapped at the end. I don't know if you guys had any clappers. I haven't had a
No.
clapper in a
We
while.
did.
But
We did?
Yeah, we had random moments of claps.
Oh, I remember random like cheers, but not.
Yeah, it was like when they started like
have you guys been getting more of that? Like people that like I had a
fucking hate
person
it.
the whole movie. He was like and like making like a bunch
Yeah.
of movement, and I'm
I
like
had that for what movie was it?
like right next to me too, and he would like point. He would like do all this shit, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
yeah, you have to relax.
Yeah,
Like, if he's like that at the theater, imagine at home.
Yeah,
You'd be
I'm
like, bro.
I told you.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
doing-
dude.
I hate people like that.
Yeah, I mean, we do that, but we don't like. We're just make
We-
jokes.
we don't do that.
No. Like we just talk and make jokes. We're like, I mean, I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
we, were
what
making,
that was.
we were making mad jokes in
Yeah.
this movie.
That's all we do. That's every time I go with Daniel, we
Just
make it.
jokes?
I don't care. I don't care if it's a horror movie. It turns into a comedy. So
Dude, I don't know how often like us making jokes with the like us making jokes at a movie theater makes the experience a little bit better.
Yeah,
like
it does.
I'll probably up my grade a little bit just because of that.
Because you guys had a good time. I agree. No, I'm right there with y'all, man. But I just want to see because I went on Letterboxd and there's a lot of people on there clapping. And
dude,
I was-
so we were gonna go watch it downtown.
yeah.
The theater had two showings, a 6 p.m. and a 10 p.m. That was it all day. I was like,
guys
what
chose
are we
10.
doing? No, so we came
No,
to
we
watch it
didn't,
over
we didn't
by my
even
house.
go because we went to go eat. Hey, keep an eye out. We're gonna start a fucking food review.
For real. That place we went to was pretty good yesterday.
Yeah.
But our theater was a smaller
Copy me and
one.
Eric.
Huh?
Huh?
It was
And
a
Eric
smaller
got
one.
food reviews.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, your two reviews.
Yeah.
Popeyes.
Yeah, dude, that was
Popeyes
a
and
good
Chick-fil-A.
one. So imagine reviewing Popeyes. It's a good time.
Our theater was one of those smaller AMC theaters.
Yeah.
Put a table
And
here.
it was pretty full, I would say, wasn't it?
Nah.
Mine was
There was
less
a
than
good
half.
amount of people.
A
There was
little
good
over a
amount.
quarter.
Mine
But
was
it
less
just
than
looked more because it was a small theater.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Even because we were all spread out, so it just looked more full.
No, mine was the.
There was a lady in front of it, like 2 rows in front of us. I had her fucking dogs out.
Did you guys go to the one right next to your house? The one that doesn't
Yeah.
have recliners?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. I hate
know.
going to that one because that has no recliners, bro.
I was like,
It wasn't
literally,
bad because
like-
it was only like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
yeah, but still,
It
like
wasn't too
I'm
bad.
so used to like just
Fucking sleeping.
sleeping.
Do we got the numbers? Or do you guys still talk about the theater experience?
I think that was it for our theater experience. It was pretty straightforward.
Well, I guess like I was saying, like there were moments where people would like clap. There was like a small, tiny group.
Well, that's why I
she would
thought
cheer. It was like,
Yeah.
I thought the popcorn meter was gonna be higher just because like people were
that?
clapping. Yeah,
Yeah.
people were
Yeah.
like, I'm like, damn, is it that good? I'm not heard any clapping in a while. That's why I was like taken back. I was like, who's clapping for this movie? But maybe just because like them like coming up and figuring it out. Maybe they were like, let's go, you know. But
Yeah, no, it was definitely moments where it would like.
that you wanted to clap, you were like, let's
No,
go.
what I mean, I guess you could clap for it. I don't like clapping.
Yeah, it's like giving energy of when the plane lands, and I'm like, why are we clapping?
Yeah. Like, why? That's so. I haven't had that happen to me yet.
Yeah. You
But
going on the planes or what?
Like 2-3 times a
He's
year.
like, he's like 5, 6, 7.
So let's talk about money.
Money.
We and him did this for a while you were gone.
Yeah.
It was just him guessing and
Yeah.
one time he got it like right on the dot, I think, and then the other
Crazy.
time
He
he was
thought I looked it up. I was like, why would I?
and then the other time he was off by like 70.
Anyways, guys, if you guys want to guess with us, put in the comments below what you guys think the budget for Blink Twice is.
Okay, well let me start with this. I'll set the over under at 50.
No, what? I think it's
Place your
under.
bets now.
Can we at the house always win?
This episode is sponsored by DraftKings.
Yeah, no.
Not yet.
We should. Do you think we could gamble on movies? Oh, it is. No, I'm just thinking. Just look it up.
Yeah, you can make. There's websites where you can make prop bets.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It's actually
35 million.
35 million. What about you?
That's the over under the 50. Like it was 50 million.
He always does this, and
do
it
you
didn't be 50 million exactly. And he's like, I got you. I'm like, okay, that's not how that works. But I was gonna say 35.
That's low as fuck. I feel like that's super low.
Oh, well, how much you think? Give a guess.
Yeah, that's what we.
Fuck, I'm trying to think. Relax.
He gets 35.
He's.
Yeah, like they fucking filmed it in his backyard or what?
I mean, do you think they
I
actually
don't
went to an
know.
island?
If you're going that low, I'm gonna have to give it like 65.
He is a lot closer. It's 20.
Damn. You see,
Damn,
I told
really?
you.
20.
Yeah, it did not
Yeah.
look
Wow.
expensive. You think they actually went on
20.
an island and filmed this?
The cinematography looked good.
Yeah.
No.
But like it was really just all filmed in one location if
Yeah,
you think about
pretty
it.
much. That's why I didn't think it was a lot. Because even like the room where they were at outside of the island, you could have done that in the warehouse.
And it's an Amazon movie, and Amazon's not known for making big blockbuster
Oh,
movies.
is that what it was?
Like, yeah, Amazon. It said at the beginning, Amazon MGM.
MGM.
No.
Did they buy out MGM?
I don't know. I think they did because all the Amazon movies now lately say Amazon MGM production.
So they have James Bond and all that now?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's crazy.
75 of them. I have to rewatch all of them.
Yeah.
How much did it make?
How much did it make?
I feel like it made a good amount. I don't know, because my theater was like less than half for sure. I'm gonna.
Which is weird because sometimes we'll have a full theater and it
doesn't make
fucking
a
it
lot.
bombs,
Yeah.
and then we'll go to a theater that has like 6 people and it fucking does amazing.
So the movie hasn't come out internationally yet.
Is it gonna come out internationally?
It doesn't say. I'm assuming it will.
Yeah.
But I don't know. With a small budget like that, they might not risk like going overseas.
Probably not.
But as of this recording, the movie's at 7.1 million across 3,000
Damn,
theaters.
that's not a lot.
It got the number 4 spot for the weekend.
Really? I thought I was gonna do a lot better. I'm not gonna lie.
So 7.1 million as of this recording. I'll give you the quick top 4. Number 1 was Deadpool, 17.8. Number 2 was Alien Romulus at 16.
Good movie. I think you should watch
I
it
told
if you
him
ever
that
have a
too.
chance. It's a good movie.
Number 3 was It Ends With Us with 11.2 million.
It's also a good movie. I think you should watch it.
Number
But it's
4
sentimental.
number 4 was Blink Twice, 7.1. You know
I'm
what?
assuming The Crow did really bad this
The Crow,
one.
number 8, it made
Not even 700,000.
4.1 million.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. There's been movies that, dude, that I think there was one movie a while ago that made like less than $1 million, and it was like dead on arrival. It was fucking crazy.
4.1 million for The Crow with a budget of 50. Dead on arrival.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Dead
You're
on
fucked,
arrival.
bro.
I'm glad we did not watch that.
I might go watch it.
we-
Just
I
for
mean,
the
we
fuck.
still-
Like
Okay.
to review.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
at the end of the year, I do want to do a segment. I already have the. I have an article pulled up about it. It's funny. Biggest box office bombs of the year.
Should we do that with the worst movies, and then for the best
No,
movies, we
this
do
is-
the.
I'm just gonna do them. I'd rather do them separately because this is just numbers wise. Box office bombs.
Yeah, but usually at the worst movies of the year, like it's not a long video. You can add things to it.
We'll see. I just want to see how the rest of the year plays out. There's some big ones so
Yeah,
far.
there are some big ones. Should they watch this movie?
I think people should watch this movie at home.
At home.
like on streaming or something like
Yes.
that on Amazon when
Yeah.
it comes out on Prime.
Yeah.
Go rent it at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Halloween's coming up. Put it on for a good scary movie,
That's not a scary.
thriller, mystery.
Yeah, something to get the feelers going.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
little-
This is the movie you put on before the scary movie
yeah.
or after.
Yeah. Or after so you get it. But yeah, I would say watch it at home. What does that bring us to?
The sponsor of today's video, baby. Hey, we haven't even talked about it, but go ahead.
Oh, what you go for, before you?
No, okay. So the sponsor of today's video is
That's
FanDuel.
pop.
That's Pop, bro. Don't be.
That's us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, guys. As always, we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So if you guys don't like watching our videos on YouTube, you can always listen to us via audio.
And give us a 5-star review, baby. It really helps a lot. We've been growing a lot on the podcast. I even told these guys we hit 100 downloads for a month for the first time ever, and we're like at 500 downloads for all time since we started in January. So we've been doing good. Our numbers have been going up, so I'm really happy about that. Hopefully they can keep. YouTube is just a struggle, bro. I've been like trying everything. I'm like nothing's working, but it is what it is, man. I appreciate the people who do watch. You guys, we do it for y'all. I don't know, how do you guys like the intros that I've been doing?
I like this last one with the It Ends With Us.
Yeah, man.
I liked it.
Did you check out the Alien Romulus one?
I haven't checked it yet.
All right,
but-
that's fine. You guys let me know. No, it's good to get some feedback. If you guys get this far, make sure you guys let me know what you guys think about the intro. I've been trying something new.
I feel like I'm not looking Mexican enough.
You should.
You don't think so?
Oh,
Well,
why?
you got the fucking mustache. This idiot got the hat.
Y luego, you got the
What you say
morenito.
morenito?
I'm just
Ahí estás
kidding.
morenito con your little tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
morenito.
Shirt that's a little too small. Oh, yes. No, it's a good
What does
shirt.
that bring us to?
The spoiler zone.
Little.
Little.
Runtime.
Pacing, bro.
Pacing. This is what hurt the movie for me. This
Yeah.
is why I gave the movie a solid B instead of a
Yeah.
potentially an A.
Mm-hmm.
The movie was an hour and 40 minutes long, dude. The first 35 to 40 minutes,
The beginning.
nothing.
Drag.
Absolutely.
There's nothing to the plot. I mean,
There's nothing to the plot. I'm sorry, there just wasn't.
I feel like it could have done a lot more.
That really hurts this movie because of the short runtime. Dude, you're wasting like almost a
do
half.
you feel like they were setting it like I feel like you could have set it up in a more engaging way? Just because the
100%.
beginning, just like the whole like them being waitresses and then going and meeting Slater King. I feel like there should have been more there to let us know the
Like
plot
hints,
twist
yeah.
that they've already met.
They've already been there. They could
Yeah.
because we see her lust for him. I guess
Yeah.
Yes.
they could have shown her like follow him like
Stock or
like,
something.
Stalk.
yeah, be
The
like more,
stalking
more
thing-
stocky.
I agree with that. It could have done a great reversal where we think she's stalking him, but he's stalking her.
Yeah.
You know, like that would have been a great reversal of a twist. The only great thing about the beginning that I really liked was la señora that kept saying, was she saying in Spanish? I forget.
No, she was saying it in
Red Bunny?
saying
She was like
Red
Red Bunny,
Rabbit.
Red Bunny?
Red Rabbit. I think.
Oh, Red
But she,
Rabbit,
like
yeah.
her English was broken. so
Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought she was saying it in Spanish. I don't know why. But
at first I didn't understand it until like the second time. around.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because you know how we're always in the.
yeah, no, well,
Yeah,
she did it. Too.
She did it. Because we were like, and then she was like, what?
I'm like, you put the subtitles.
we first started laughing.
¿Qué digo? But that was like, I think that was the best setup of like the beginning of letting us know what's.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what hurt this movie is that just you can't be, especially with short runtimes, you cannot afford to waste.
Minutes. And yeah, I have it right here, the beginning drag. The beginning drag just because it took a while to get to where we needed to be. Or like even any of the mystery. Like
Yeah.
the nails, like the clues that there's something off.
Yeah.
And like once Jess is like, hey, there's something wrong here. Like you can feel it. But I will give this, I mean, I don't know if we're still talking about pacing or not.
Well, let me just bring that up real quick before I forget. You know how me and Daniel usually time our movies when we watch them?
Yeah.
We were about 30 minutes in and Daniel's like, this movie's a C at best.
No, I
It's a
agree.
C at best.
In my head, I was like, damn. And I hate doing that because I've been doing that a lot more often. I'll be like watching a movie and I'm like, oh, great, oh, great, and then great.
No, I
and-
do. I've been doing that since the beginning.
But I don't know if that's bad or not.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
not
I don't
bad.
think so. I mean,
I
Because
hate-
your grade
'cause
can
you-
fluctuate, dude. You cannot just set your
Yeah.
grade and just.
well, that's what happened with It Ends With Us. I was like, this is an A+. if the ending matters though. And like in my head, I was
Yeah.
like waiting just to, you know,
Yeah.
but like I
think it's okay to do that because
I don't know if I'm ruining the movie experience for me, you know? Like
I think
that's
you
the only
just
thing.
I think you've just been doing this for such a long
I think either
time.
way it ruins the experience because we know we're going in there for a review.
But
So we're
I'm going to watch a
enjoyment.
movie too. Like I enjoy going to the movies. Like
Yeah, I
yesterday,
think at this point
I
it's
went
just-
to watch a movie just to watch it.
But that's different because you're not going to review it. That's your whatever opinion you have about it. Is,
Oh, I still put it on Letterboxd. So if you guys want
No,
to follow
I
me on
know.
Letterboxd,
Yeah.
I rank all the movies no matter
No, I
what.
do too. I do
Yeah,
too.
ese también. I've seen him, but I don't know if he's
oh,
been on.
I haven't like posted like
You need
past
to.
10 movies.
So you're not behind.
Yeah, we talked about that like 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, this movie's to see it best. And I was like, I agree with you. And that kind of sucked because I was like, dude, I could see the potential. Like, I could see what they're trying to
There
go
was
for.
so much they could have done in
At
that.
the beginning, I agree, and I think that's why I gave it a B because I was really debating. I was like, honestly, I like the concept, the ending. I really love the use of plot devices.
Yes.
I really love the venom. I love the perfume, like all those plot twists. I was like, that's a because they were showing it at the beginning too. You know,
Not
they were talking about the
uh,
snakes. They were talking about like everything, like don't get bitten or stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know, and I like
But they
those
get-
moments because once it hits, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it makes sense. You know,
Yeah.
and I like when movies do that. When did you think the movie changed for y'all? Like you were like, oh shit, this movie's like.
When she went into the like gift room, the room that had all the gifts, and then the
Yeah.
Like eerie.
yeah,
I was gonna say when Jess got bit, but
That's way later.
no, I thought it was at the beginning. I thought that was after was
no,
it?
Jess gets bit like later in the movie.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Past
Yeah,
the
yeah.
halfway
Like,
point.
tw-
Oh,
yeah.
I'm probably thinking of the second time she goes back in. Then
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
talking
no, I
about
think the
the
first time when she was like, "Oh, well, I'll take a shot of that." And she-
Yeah.
Oh,
she took
and
a shot
then
of the
and then
venom.
she forgets about what happened. No,
No,
she
no,
starts
she starts
remembering.
remembering.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She starts remembering.
That's that also it
Daniel
took me a
called
while to
that.
hit.
So she went into that gift room, and Daniel's like, "Watch, it's snake venom." Or they're doing something with the snakes, and then like the little señora like gets out of the way, and you see the snake right there.
Yeah.
Who's the real hero, Sarah or la señora?
The señora had to know what was going
Yeah,
on
she had to know.
for her to offer the
Venom.
venom.
And she's probably done it before because I mean, even Slater King was like, "Oh, this last time you put up a fight." So like,
Well, they go
He's
through
like, "You
their
outdid yourself."
You know, they go through their phases of like slightly remembering. I don't.
no, I think La
she,
Señora did it again. Like I think she's been helping her because she even remembered.
But
Probably.
like, okay, so here's my thing. She's in on it, and to a point where she lets all that happen. I don't know.
Hey, you think she does it for like her own fun too? Like, hey, well, let me
I
help
think
her
she- I
remember
think
so I
that-
can.
I think
so.
so,
Like
too.
more chaos.
Yeah.
No, I
Dude, because if she really wanted to help, she would have helped the moment they landed on that freaking island.
no, because you're going up against like even the warning said like this is about power. You know, like we got people in power.
That is her
and we
power.
got- yeah, no, I know, but being a billionaire, you have more power. Like over.
Yeah, but that lady has nothing to lose. Like, you
Yeah,
died.
yeah. that lady's literally
you're just bringing
playing-
another lady. Like she knows that she's the only one helping.
That's crazy. Nah, helping to a point because, like I said, she.
I don't know.
You know what the whole like premise of like what they were like hinting at and everything.
I don't know if they really. Yeah, like there were slight hints, but I don't.
About what? What do you mean?
I mean, not like obvious, but like
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A hint.
This was the first thing we talked about as soon as they got there. This is Epstein's Island.
Oh,
We talked about it the entire time. We were like, this, you know,
Well,
at a
this-
certain point, with all the money these people have, they're gonna run out of stuff to do because
Yeah.
they have
They have so much
The-
power, so much money. Like they have
like
nothing to worry
they
about.
have done everything already.
Yeah.
With all the money that they have. So at one point they're gonna get bored. And I was like, do you
How-
think this is like the type of shit they did on Epstein's Island?
Yeah.
Is that like, yeah,
100%.
And I was
think-
even telling them, I was like, they probably started off just partying, you know, like
do you think it's based on a true story?
no.
not necessarily on a true story, but just the fact that like it hints at it. Like
Yeah.
it kind of makes you think like. is this
Oh
the
yeah,
kind of
like this
stuff-
is probably like the type of shit.
I mean,
that-
obviously
that
not
was
with
on
the
there.
perfume and snakes, but I'm saying like this is the type of shit that like
No,
like,
we're not talking about the perfume and like drugging.
Yeah, yeah.
them. We're talking about I guess
The
drugging
partying.
them.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're just talking about the type of shit, the trauma that these fucking girls went
go
through.
through? Yeah.
It's definitely the type of shit that they did on Epstein's Island.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm saying, do you think Zoe Kravitz or anybody who was writing this was like, we need to like at least show the truth a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Like we got.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have thrown that warning.
because
on it.
like because I told Angel like as soon as they went to the island, I was like, oh, this is like Epstein's Island, and like it gets you thinking,
Yeah.
it gets you talking.
This is like a plot twist. That's a lower plot twist in the movie that I don't think a lot of people call it a plot twist, but like I was like, oh shit, you know? That's when I was like, oh, these girls like are really in trouble. When Frida and Sarah, they're like talking to each other and comparing notes, and they realize that none of the girls know each other Because honestly, the whole time I thought Frida was like by herself, you know, like her and Jess, but like they were
Yeah.
just coming along for the ride, and everybody else knew each other. But like then the plot twist happened, and it's like, oh, none of the
They're like,
girls
they're
know
like,
each
oh,
other.
shit, we don't
Yeah.
know. Because they were talking to each other. We're like, oh, how did you meet them?
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been here? She's like, oh, he just found me. He just started talking to me.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we just got invited, and I'm like, damn, like that's when like it hit me. I was like, fuck, these girls are in trouble, you know? And you're like, oh shit, like they know what they've been doing since the beginning.
Yeah.
Do you think those girls have because I don't remember seeing any pictures. Do you think they're like returnees, I guess, as well?
I
Because we
don't-
only know that Frida has been there already. But do you think the other girls have been there already before?
I mean, at that point, they don't know.
I think it's just Frida. I mean, I think the only important one was Frida. That I think if Sarah's been there before, they would have showed us because she's also.
I think so too
important.
because she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would have showed us.
But I don't think so. I think Frida's the only one that's been there before.
You know what I was waiting for the plot twist to be?
What?
You know how they took their phones away when they landed on the island? I thought when she was going through Slater's like closet thing, I was like, she's gonna grab the phone. I told Daniel, I said she's gonna grab the phone and she's gonna realize she's been on the island for like a year.
Oh, that's
told
also
him,
what I thought
was
would
like,
be.
I was like, a year seems like a big of a stretch. At most, a month.
Let's talk about it. The time. How
and-
long were they there for? What do
think
you guys
like-
think?
Like a
I
week?
Yeah, a week.
No,
maybe.
bro. The way they.
Because they showed us day and night cycles. So
Yeah.
like it was about like
I want to
to
say, if anything, a week and a half type.
Yeah.
I want to say more than a month, bro. I really do. Just because the day and night cycles can be like, you don't know how many days when, like, if you go from night to day, you don't know how long that was for
I
them
could
to
see
come
that
down
actually,
on,
because
on
every
their
time
drugs.
they did kind of like sort of hinted it when they like even like Sarah, they were like, what day is it?
Yeah, she's like,
I don't know. She's like, I don't ever know what day it is.
imagine being that rich.
And like
though.
same with the other guy, that short little guy. What's his name again?
Osmond.
Oh,
Osmond.
Tom.
Tom. Yeah.
Even him, they asked him too, and he's like, I don't know what day it is. Like just randomly, like
I'm like
just,
that when I'm on vacation because you just don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
you don't.
Yeah,
you
but
don't.
like-
When you're not working, you're not worried about what day
Yeah.
it
So
is.
like I could see it being.
And
more
when
than
you're
it
that rich, you definitely don't worry
But
about
that's what I
day
thought
it
the twist was gonna be. I thought she was gonna
Yeah.
go through her phone and then she
like,
was gonna be
"Oh,
reported
shit."
missing or something. Or
Yeah, I told this fool, I was like, dude, she's probably gonna like look at her phone, see a whole bunch of text messages, see like a missing person
Rent,
report.
bro. They were just talking about rent. In my mind, I was like, do these girls not care about their?
I thought about that too.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening right now? I don't know.
I was like, damn, no one pays rent here.
I was like, I don't know. I will say one of the most badass names in cinema. I thought Slater King was like a very fitting name for.
Fuck no, we
No,
talked about
yeah.
it. We
Talked
said that's
about
a
it.
horrible
No,
name.
Terrible
bro.
name.
I think for like the type, like the billionaire archetype, like the like bigger than life and like doing shit like this. I was like Slater King, like looks like a scumbag.
I was like,
when I think of Slater
Oh,
King,
maybe, but like-
I think of a scumbag. I think of like somebody who's up to no good.
No, I
but
don't
is
think
rich.
I just think of that's just a douchey
Yeah,
name.
yeah, it's just a
That's what I'm saying.
terrible name.
No,
It's
scummy and
trash.
douchey are different.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's the type of name that like not even Elon would name their kid because Elon, named their kid like something
Like
weird as fuck.
XYZ.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Zone.
fucking.
But
it's pronounced Connor.
it's that type of name. And you know what's funny too is that he didn't even grow up rich. He became a billionaire.
Yeah.
So Slater King is even like I just
he
know.
grew up in a trailer park, or so that's where he got the name from.
Do
That's
you
what I
wish we
feel.
would have seen his sister?
Whose sister?
He hinted at it a lot. Slater King, where he kept
Yeah,
saying,
in
like,
case that like she remembers everything, and I hate.
like,
that.
I hate that my sister remembers everything. Like, she's the type of person who remembers every small detail. He brought her up a lot of times because he even like at the beginning, he's like, man, I wish my sister was here on the island with me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
she needs a
weird, huh?
vacation.
And we
That's
never-
that's what I was saying. Like that's what I was trying to tell Andrew. I was like, what if the assistant was like his sister,
no.
or his or like his mom or something? Because
That's why we didn't get a backstory from her, dude.
that's what I don't like. That dude, it fucking bothers me that I don't know who the fuck she is.
Like, give me a hint or something, you know?
Yeah,
What do you guys think the worst moment was in this movie?
The beginning.
like yeah, that
The
first
whole
45
beginning.
minutes.
The first 30 minutes of the movie.
I was gonna go the opposite direction. I hated the final scene.
We were talking about that at the end.
Like the very, very final
The
scene?
final scene of her
At the
and
gala?
like the plot twist of she's now the
Yeah.
founder
Yeah,
of
okay,
the
yeah,
CEO or
yeah, yeah.
whatever. Because in my head I was like, I feel like that just disservice the whole point of like we're not trying to take advantage of people.
well,
And
she was
that's
trying
what
to get her revenge.
Yeah, I know, but I thought this whole movie was like about
Being the bigger person?
being the
Yeah.
bigger person, being like like you
And
don't
instead, she went down to his level.
she went
Yeah,
and
yeah.
used the perfume, and I'm like, I get it. I don't, but like, I want to say I get it, but like, I'm like, you're doing exactly what he did to you, and I'm like,
You're no better than him at that point.
and
Yeah.
I do think movies need to have a message and a good message.
her message.
Sometimes they can have bad messages, but it has to make sense. And the whole journey that she had, why is she keeping the cycle going?
Yeah.
You know, I thought the whole like, oh, she's been there before, so she's breaking that pattern. I thought we were gonna break another pattern, but she doesn't. In my head, I'm like, it just for me thematically does not make sense.
Like at that point, like what's the point of everything?
Yeah. That's why I was like, what are we doing? And I don't know how you guys feel about it now that I said that, but like the whole
I did think about it.
We talked about it, like assuming there'd be a second movie.
Yeah, but at that point, okay, we can talk sequels. If a sequel does get made, I just don't know why you would give. I don't think Slater King is a type of character that needs redemption or deserves redemption. Some characters don't need redemption, and I don't think you should reverse the roles where she's a villain and he's the one trying to get out because he's still a scummy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't.
So we talked about this. If there is a sequel, we could see where they played off as like Slater King has like dementia or Alzheimer's. 'Cause I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, the way he was trying to cut his meat, he couldn't. His hands were shaking.
Yeah, he was like shaking.
Dude, she must have used a lot of perfume on him, doused him.
Well, she also beat the fuck out of him while they were up there. So
Yeah.
maybe she like struggled, like hit a nerve or something. Because he was over there trying to like, and he had no like control of his hands.
Yeah, he had like no motor skill, like fine motor
Yeah, and
skills.
like I don't know, that just seems crummy of Frida to do. That's why I didn't like it.
What happened to Sarah at the end?
She survived.
I know, but like we don't see her at the gala or anything.
She dips. She's just fucking. She's like, you know what you're doing, or she's like, I hope you know what you're doing, and she walks away.
She probably just lets her. But I think if there is a second movie, it's Sarah coming back and going like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are we like?
What are we doing?
What are we doing, bro?" I don't think this is the type of movie that deserves a sequel.
Dude, I was really hoping at the end with the gala that it was gonna be like some sort of like video of what they did.
Oh yeah,
Like this is who you guys are fucking like.
that would have been good. That's what I'm saying.
Like this-
Frida has so much power to do good, and she didn't. She chose not to. She chose to be complicit.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't like the thing.
Now she can't really technically be a victim because like.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, yes, but no, at the same
but
time
it's-
because now you're the one doing it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because now she's just a hypocrite.
Yeah, she's
Like,
like,
I'm sorry, cancel this if you want, but dude, she's being a hypocrite.
No, that's why I'm saying thematically it doesn't work, and that's why I felt so bad for that last scene because like she's still a victim, but like she's bleeding on to somebody else that bled on her. You know,
Yeah.
like the cycle is it's a bad cycle. That's why I wanted to give that the worst moment.
Do you think, you know what's funny? I think It Ends With Us was still more unnerving and had a lot more trigger
Yeah.
moments than this movie.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Like if you watch It Ends With Us, I think that movie would make you a lot more uncomfortable than this. As far as like the themes go of sexual abuse and
Yeah,
power.
100%. I agree. I do want to bring up this fun fact. I don't know if you guys knew what the original title of this movie was. You guys were never gonna guess it, and I want to know what you guys' reaction.
I think I saw something about it on Twitter. It was something wild.
Yeah, it is something wild. Do you know?
Like
Do you have a guess?
random, like totally random.
Okay, so the original title of this movie was Pussy Island. Yeah. Yeah, that was the working title back in like 2019, 17 or whatever when Zoe Kravitz.
I'm glad they changed it.
Yeah, what you don't think that's a good?
No, that's just like a.
Might as well call it Epstein Island.
I mean, I get why you call it that because it's very provocative. Because Blink Twice seems like
Blink Twice gives you the horror.
Yeah,
the thriller.
yeah, the thriller.
Pussy Island gives you like a fucking party vibe.
Like freaking Project X.
yeah. Like it changes what you think
The tone.
movie's
It changes
gonna-
the tone.
But it
completely.
could have been like that. Like the trailers could have just been the one big party, and then you go watch the movie, you're like, shit, it's not one big
Yeah,
party.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, because Blink Twice. Look, as soon as the therapist said it, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the movie, I'm like, roll credits. I was like, you know, I was like, there, he said it.
Do you think the therapist was in on it?
Yeah, he was 100. Well,
Yeah, dude. Again,
they
was
showed
all
him
like-
in the flashback.
Yeah,
They're
he's like,
oh,
oh, they're not gonna
Oh, they
remember.
did,
He's like,
yeah.
they're not gonna remember
that's
any
why
of
I
this.
put him
Yeah,
as
yeah.
my anti-MVP because he's more complicit than anybody. You're a therapist, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, dude, he was there watching everything happen.
You know who I would say was more complicit than anyone? Besides, above the therapist? The security guard.
Yeah, because he actually knew what was going on.
He knew what was
at,
going
at-
on.
At no point did he ever drink or do anything.
No.
He was just there.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't. Yeah, I mean I see what you mean. I guess. Yeah. I forgot about security guard. No, I was gonna say though, the best moment for me was the action. The whole action sequence at the end of them fighting. It
was good.
I liked it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know what never came back, or maybe it did come back and I didn't see it. At the beginning when they first arrived to the island, they're showing the rooms and he's like, "Oh, this door takes a little bit for it to open." I thought that shit was gonna come back and she was gonna be like something.
I did too.
And it never came back, right?
No.
Nah.
So why even show
I think,
that?
I think it was just more showing the awkwardness of them.
Yeah, like meeting or whatever. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just, for some reason, I kept that in the back of my head. I was like, this is gonna come back.
I thought
'Cause
so
everything
too,
else
but I
came
never saw
back.
it. Yeah.
Like Sarah, like using her skills, the gun, the little thing that she put in the plot.
What was funny was how old everything was, because you know how she's walking into the room with all the red bags. She fucking like tries to be all sneaky, but she opens the door and it's like, the whole, and then in the first step, and it's like, and I was like, bro, come on.
Like, la señora knows you're there.
know,
Like, what are we doing? You're not being sneaky. This isn't your first rodeo. So one of the questions that was brought up, and I saw on Letterboxd, and I thought was a good question to ask. Maybe I'll put it for the intro for this. Your traumatic experience. Are you willing to forget it or remember it?
Remember it.
Remember it.
Yeah, bro. I feel
Why?
like
It's not healthy to forget that kind
Yeah.
of stuff and block it, put it away.
and like
Even with like repressed memories, like some things that you can't remember, you still know they're there.
Yeah.
Like in the future, like something will always block you.
Yeah.
I think this was a good story to tell about. You should talk about your traumatic experiences.
Yes.
I think it's good to talk to somebody about it. I really do.
100%.
That's where I'm saying the themes of this movie were all over the place.
The potential was there.
The potential was
The
there.
potential was there, but execution.
I
Just,
see the potential. Zoe Kravitz, though, I love.
yeah, I mean, I'll tip my hat to her. You know,
And Channing Tatum too. I almost gave him the MVP just because I thought he did a great job at being scummy.
I did too.
Yeah, I
You think
thought.
they role play?
No, you know what? I have in my notes the whole main ensemble of Frida, Slater, Sarah, even Jess and like Vic and all that. Like I thought they did a great job of carrying this movie forward with what they had. So congratulations.
All right, guys. Well, that was our review of Blink Twice, starring Channing Tatum. Let us know down below in the comments. Are you gonna watch this movie at home? Or are you gonna wait for it to come in streaming? Or are you just gonna skip out on it completely? We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.
Deuces.